Hey guys, welcome back to Clockwise Crypto. Hope you guys are moving forward in everything that you do. Now today, diving into some market updates, taking a look at this article here. Top analyst predicts pullbacks for Solana and altcoins. Now we've seen Solana make a pretty significant bullish momentum, going as high as I think $42. And right now this article is saying Solana is trading at 43.05. And this trader predicts the surge in altcoins will likely see up to 20% pullback. So he's expecting a drop. Now we can actually dive into Solana here briefly. Let me pull this up on the screen. I wasn't actually planning on looking at Solana's price action. I haven't been on this chart in a while, but I'll do Solana USDT. Going on Binance. The reason why I picked that is typically it has the cleanest charts for me when it comes to price action. So taking a look here, it did go to a level of resistance here and actually stuck here. If we look at where we're at, we can put a level of resistance right there. I'm pull it up and zoom it in a little bit for you. Pretty much 3 levels of support and resistance you can actually gauge. So we have one there, let's say one right here, and then another one which is the bottom where we had multiple touches and pretty much a ton of support. So taking a look here, it's stuck here at this lower high point. The lower high point was formed in August 8th of 2022. This is a weekly time frame. If we go to the daily time frame, I'm sure we might be able to see another level, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like the cleanest, and that's what we're seeing with crypto. The cleanest charts for price action are seen on the weekly time frames. This level of support that we are at actually goes back to April of 2021. So definitely something to pay attention to there. A major level of resistance. So that's where the pullback for Solana he's talking about here. That's kind of why, because of that level of resistance. And what he's saying is traders says he's bullish on Beam as well, talking about another altcoin, but really highlighting Solana. He is telling, and this is on Twitter, they're saying in regards to alts, many of these will have massive 15 to 20% pullback in due time, and a lot of people are sidelined. Your opportunities will come. Pretty much saying there is hope. There's FOMO right now, but you can take advantage of it on the pullback. So dollar cost averaging, you can take advantage at all prices. So that's the beauty of dollar cost averaging, like we talk about here. But Solana, that's kind of the why behind why people in this trader in particular saying a pullback from this level, because it's a major level of resistance, major level dating back all the way to 2021. So definitely pay attention to this level. This is a key level, and if you want a price point for this level, we're going to say psychologically I would say $50, but if we can get there, can we get there? Yeah, let's say $50. We can get there. Yep, let's say $50. $50 would be that level of resistance. So we'll mark it at 50 psychologically. That'll be a game changer for most people. So we'll see at this level. We see multiple touches. You see over there on the screen what I'm talking about. So we'll see what happens with Solana. But this, I thought this was interesting. You know, a pullback after the sudden surge with Solana. If we go to CoinMarketCap as well, looking at CoinMarketCap, I think would be appropriate to pull up CoinMarketCap really quick and see where Solana is doing. So over the past week, it's up 16.33%. So moving, and really nowhere near its all-time high yet. I remember Solana was 200, about 250. I remember that. Actually bought a van with Solana, so I remember that pretty clearly. And now we're at 43. So a ton of potential, because I think we covered this a couple days ago. Rand Paul was saying he wouldn't be surprised if Solana reached $1,000. So this could be the Ethereum. This could be the Ethereum play from a price action standpoint. I don't think from a utility standpoint, but I think from a price action standpoint, if you look at the tokenomics a little bit, I do think that Solana does have potential from a price standpoint, so definitely pay attention to Solana. I know we are. Next article here: investment giant BlackRock registers Ethereum trust in Delaware as Ether passes $2,000. Investment firm with trillions of dollars worth of assets under management is registering an Ethereum trust in Delaware as the leading altcoin surges over $2,000. Now, new filing shared on social media platform BlackRock has registered its iShares Ethereum trust, which is a similar move to the firm made initially registering a Bitcoin trust. They did this in Delaware. So they're saying that, public announcement, the iShares Trust has been registered in Delaware. For context, BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin Trust was registered in a similar manner 7 days before they filed an ETF application with the SEC. So huge momentum coming. And like I said, I don't see the ETF getting approved yet, only because there's so much regulatory uncertainty in the United States. So I think those two need to happen. How do you approve an ETF but don't really have any regulatory clarity, on the other hand, about what crypto is? So we know XRP is not a security. We know Bitcoin, Ethereum are not a security, but now what? Right? What now? So we'll see what happens there. That's just my 2 cents on it. They're saying at the time of the article, Ethereum bumped up in price, trading at $2,011 at the time of the writing. And ProShares chief executive said, "We have seen substantial demand from investors for access to the performance of cryptocurrencies through ETFs. With the success of our Bitcoin-linked ETF, BITO, which was launched almost 2 years ago and has become the largest crypto-linked ETF in the world. Now, with the launch of their ETF, investors who want to target performance of Bitcoin and Ethereum through an ETF with all the structured benefits will not need to wait." So apparently they have a Bitcoin linked ETF already with the success of our Bitcoin linked ETF, which launched 2 years ago. So I'm wondering, I don't know too much about that, and I would love to dive into that to see like what exactly is going on with that, because right now they're saying BITO ETF seeking returns available in brokerage accounts. So BITO invests in Bitcoin futures. Okay, does not invest in Bitcoin. There is no guaranteed fund will closely track Bitcoin returns. So okay, that makes sense. So that's why I haven't heard of, because they're wording it like an ETF is already there. They already have one, but they're doing the futures play. Okay, so they're doing pretty much. They're not. It's not a spot ETF. Okay, so they're doing a futures play where they're banking on the price. So they're making trades, buys or sells, and capitalizing on those trades for the price action alone. They're not buying the asset. A spot ETF, they will actually buy the asset. So I don't want anyone to get confused by that, because I know that sometimes it gets confusing when you hear, like, they worded it in this article, and I wanted to look it up real quick just so I can communicate it effectively. A spot ETF is what the hype's about. All these other ETFs about futures and about anything else is really just the futures play where they're trading the price. It's almost the equivalent to buying crypto on Robinhood. You're not actually buying the asset, you're banking on the price. So that's the difference. So a spot ETF, you're actually buying the asset on the blockchain. So huge difference that I want to really clarify here, because the largest Bitcoin linked ETF, that you need to pay attention to, that Bitcoin linked ETF. It's not a Bitcoin spot ETF. Spot ETF meaning you're making market transactions on the blockchain, buying the asset. Bitcoin linked means they're just following the price. They got a buy order and they're bullish on Bitcoin, and it's taking buys to take advantage of the upside price potential, making that bet that Bitcoin will surge in price to the upside. Or on the reverse, from a future standpoint, they're taking a sell, but they're not selling their asset. They're taking a sell position and banking that the price falls. So traditional trading lingo here, but kind of funny with the wordplay. Very funny with the wordplay, because they make it seem like they have an ETF, a closely tracked performance of spot Bitcoin with the benefits of an ETF. Okay, closely tracked. They're wording it like they have it, and very clever They almost got me because I'm like, I missed the ETF that's out. I thought I missed something. And in reality, they're just doing the same thing Coinbase does. You take a buy on Coinbase, you're not buying the asset, you're banking on the price. Same thing here. No spot ETF is what we're looking for. A spot ETF is what's going to cause a surge in price. So I'm done rambling about that. But just so you know, for the future, over $249 million liquidated in shorts for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. Bitcoin blows past 37,000, and hundreds of millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana shorts have been liquidated as the king crypto shoots past 37,000. Huge move. People were blown out the water, margin called, and all that. And this is equivalent to what the other Bito is talking about. This ProShares fund they have, this is what they're doing. So they could have had a buy or sell call here, and they could have taken a loss or a win. We'll see. But that is really unfortunate. I'm not really big on, I mean, I've done it, get me wrong, but I've been trading for like 8 years, 9 years, probably almost a decade. And I'm not too comfortable doing futures or price trading crypto. I'm actually buying the asset every time. So I just never sat well with me shorting Bitcoin. I have shorted. You guys saw on my Twitter. We did take a short one time, did fairly well. But if we didn't take our profit, we'd have been wrecked because that thing shot up immediately. Bitcoin moves differently at this time. So just not there yet when it comes to trading it. I wouldn't trade Bitcoin or Ethereum, but it's easy to trade the other ones, like the altcoins, like Cardano, and the ones that they move so slow. It's easy, but the spreads are kind of crazy on exchanges. But that's unfortunate. Huge losses because everyone's trying to take them shorts. So pretty much the consensus is 249 million. That goes to show me that everyone has an idea that a pullback is coming. They just don't know when. So pretty much 250 million pretty much has been liquidated. So 250 million is shorts. That means people are taking shorts. They just don't know when the pullback is coming. And I kind of share that same sentiment. Bitcoin or Ethereum, this is the Ethereum chart. Ethereum, it burst through at a major level. This entire range is a level of resistance. So we'll see what's going to happen there. H-bar killing it as well. I definitely am bullish on H-bar. H-bar is one of those projects at 6 cents now. Sheesh. I was expecting it to go down to 3 cents. Hopefully it still can. Breaking out of this triangle to the downside. That's what I hope within the next 12 months. Just one spike so I can just buy a crazy bag and watch it ride to $1. That's my prediction. Cardano, like I said, Cardano, it moves slow. Like you can take it. The only thing that'll kill you is the spread. If you can get a good position, Cardano moves so slow, but the spreads are so crazy that you really have to wait. So I compare Cardano to where we used to trade, which would be AUD USD. We used to trade that, and that was our go-to. So definitely excited to see what the bull market is going to produce. I do think we have time. I don't think this, and we'll see how December ends. Like people are saying $50,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year. So that means in about 45 days, give or take. I'll be curious to see that. If that happens, guys, then that changes everything. That changes everything for me. So we'll see what happens, guys. So guys, hope you guys got some value out of this video. Keep moving forward in everything that you do, and we'll see you soon.